How is everybody? I'm noticing I got all sorts of. I just got done working out a little bit ago. I hope everybody's having a great day. Today we are going to give. Oh my goodness, I got dead skin, all sorts of stuff on my face. Checking in the camera. Anyway, so today we're going to talk about April Lauren, April Lynn's. It's getting close. Like the fucking similarities are getting there. We're going to talk about April Lauren's progress and her celebration of being 99 pounds down. I just find I find it fucking weird that uh, we're going to celebrate 99 pounds down instead of 100 pounds down. I just fucking, it's a very strange thing. So I don't even understand that shit at all. But to each their own. She should celebrate. She has done a good job. She's lost 99 pounds in like 2.5 years. Or 2 years, excuse me, that's not 2.5 years. It's like 2 years and a month plus the 10 years of trying before now, which like her other efforts left her 350 pounds. So excuse me if I sound a little raw, but I just think April Lauren is a liar, in my opinion, of course. So I think she's very disingenuous with her audience. And that's what it is, like, let's see how you doing. I tried so hard to give her the benefit of the doubt. She's a liar, in my opinion, of course. Like, I believe that it's the thing is she making progress? Yes. So people are like, she's doing it slow and steady. If she does the amount of activity that she claims, even close to it, if she would get any sort of injury, she would gain weight on the food she is clearly ingesting. And here's my thing: even if she's not lying about her food, she is having to if she is having to exert entirely too much energy to lose the amount of weight she has lost. That people need to understand that, like, she is exerting way too much energy to lose the amount of weight she has lost in order to possibly make it any type of sustainable lifestyle, especially since the goal was to have a child. And she's not going to be able to be this active if she has a child. It's just like, I deal in setting up people for healthy systemic lifestyles, which, by the way, you can get coaching. We have two different types of coaching right now. I just want to go over. We have a nutrition activity coaching where we give people a program based on their fitness level activity. April Lauren should take me up on this. She should buy this program. But we also give suggested of 3 to 4 different meals a day for 3 different days. You can swap them in and out. We set up a caloric range. We have a monthly 30-minute consultation. After a 30-minute initial consultation, we have check-ins on the app, those sorts of things. Or you can just get our 3-month coaching block. If you know you need daily communication with weekly video conference calls, people to really help you build a healthier lifestyle, we have that too. So you can check out one of those two things. You can also get by the book on the app. There's links in the description box below. So April Lauren, one twisted ankle away from a very expensive helicopter ride to a hospital. I don't, here's my thing. If she wants to go hiking, I was hiking when I was bigger. That's not my necessary problem with the hike. I haven't watched all this video, by the way. So hiking, I think being out in nature, I applaud anybody that's going to do it, her included. If you can do it in a safe way, great. She has shown she doesn't really work out in a very safe way to begin with. I mean, that's been one of my biggest things with her, is the example she sets to her audience about her workouts are stupid and ridiculous, and she shows that it's fucking amateur hour. And the problem with it, people can say, well, she's an amateur, but she does not present as an amateur. She presents herself as somebody giving fitness advice all the fucking time, when in fact she's at best a fucking amateur. Like, if anything, more along the lines think she is a detriment to her audience and herself. She has tried to lose weight and be popular online for literally like the last 10 fucking years. You can trace back different attempts on YouTube and different attempts on Instagram. She has tried for a long fucking time to be popular, losing weight or being in the fitness community. I have no idea why she's so fixated on showing her workouts. That your workouts mean diddly shit if you're eating too much food. And she is eating more, like, she is losing weight at such a slow pace that it is, in fact, like, she is burning more, like, her activity is more than what she is losing in a day. Does people understand that? Like, so if her added activity or exercise is 700 or so calories, right? And she is only losing a pound a week. That means that if she would get injured and be sedentary, she would be gaining weight on the food she's eating. Like, this is math and physics and thermodynamics and shit. This is not me dogging on her. This is me pointing out that she's full of shit, like factually. That's what it's pointing out. So I take my fashion taste from the man in black and only wear black. Okay. I watched her video. Why, if she's so proud of this hike, I have no idea. I haven't watched the whole thing yet. So I did read some of the comments, and I find it amazing that all the comments are positive when she has entire threads made up about her. Like, I mean, it's fucking crazy. Anyway, every time I want to think, okay, she's finally doing things. She knows she is not doing the same things. Like, I just wish she would like actually get realistic and start taking people's advice and get realistic and start actually doing the fucking work that she needs to do, because the work is not the physical shit. Like I'm at the point where I think she's lying about her physical activity too. Just to be real, like I don't think she's telling the truth. This woman, if I had this woman's life, by the way, where your only job is to make YouTube videos, work out, and eat, like that's her fucking job. If I had this woman's job, I would be in such incredible physical fucking condition. She's had over 2 years. From 2 years, I could have started at my heaviest, which was about 280, and I could be where I'm at now, even way more. Like, if your only job is to fucking stay in shape, the fuck? Or to get in shape and stay in shape? Which, by the way, we're 2.5 years into a global pandemic, and if you're still obese at this stage, please do take this fucking shit seriously. This should have been a wake-up call to you. But that's one of the reasons why I even downsized and lost more weight, is because, like, okay, maybe this is a fucking wake-up call. But now we have it to the point where even if you aren't going to take it seriously, we're still at a stage where they're talking about all sorts of mitigating things in different areas of the country. I know LA reinstituted indoor mask mandates and shit like that. It's stupid because they actually just spread disease more, but they're still using the health of the population, like the population being in such incredibly poor fucking health because most people are fat as fuck and eat like garbage and are sedentary as fuck. They're still using that as a crutch, as a way to like leverage in like shit that everybody has to do. I'm just going to say this right now. I refuse to take anybody seriously about any of that bullshit if they're still not in good health physically through their nutrition and activity. I just won't. That's a whole other side thing. So technical trail that is. Okay. How you doing, everybody? Jackie. I'm convinced she has never done an actual workout. No, I think she's worked out. I mean, because she's videoed most of full workouts, so I'm not going to take that from her. I just think that the only activity she gets is activity she films. That's fucking dangerous. I film myself working out fairly often just so I can get still shots and shit like that. And that's the only pictures I like fucking taking are those. Just those. I fucking can't stand it. I'm going to have some pictures taken soon, though. But look, it is what it is. Hi, everyone. I did a quick kettlebell workout this morning. Good for you, Stephanie. Good for you. Heidi, how the fuck are you? Did you guys see that Liv did a response to Alan's video? Liv is on our app right now. And that's all I can say. So, because that's all I can say. If she wants to share, she can share. What the fuck? I'm not seeing anything. What do you mean you're not seeing anything? I don't know. You should. I watched the whole video. Everyone in the chat, what's up, Jane? How are you doing? Doug, how are you doing? Dakota, how are you doing? Amelia, how are you doing? Ibrahim, how are you doing? Kimberly, Angela, Bianca, and Jesse, Body Snatchers. Body Snatchers. Okay. I like Slow and Steady, but she's definitely not honest. Here's the thing. Slow and Steady is one thing, but Slow and Steady is so losing a percent of body mass a week, I would call pretty kicking it. I mean, 1% to 2% of body mass is it's your fucking job. 1% of body mass, 1% of body mass, if you think about it, that's about a pound, a little under 2 pounds a week for where I'm at right now. I can easily do that pretty much. My caloric burn is probably on, if I was in any way as active as she is, an hour walk a day and then a workout a day. Like if I had an hour and 45 minutes to dedicate to that shit, my TDEE would be 3,000 or so calories, and I can eat 1,800 to 2,000 calories a day, get all my protein, be very satiated, especially on No Morbidity. And the other thing we're working on right now, we're working on it's follow-up. No Morbidity, I'll have a date here for you hopefully by the end of the day. Sean just texted me that he's going to have a finalized date for the restock, and then we have plans to make sure that we don't get out of stock again. So lots of amazing shit happening from the Ambrosia Collective and No Morbidity line for Ambrosia Collective, because it's not just No Morbidity. We're going to have other stuff, and the other stuff we're working on is amazing. But I mean, I could lose 2 pounds a week of fat pretty fucking easily. You know, like if I had her life, if my only job, if I wasn't like actually working for fucking 12 hours a day besides my workouts, you know, like that's the fucking crazy shit. But if she was upfront about her struggles with eating, I would respect her rather than claiming that she's eating 1,800 or less. She's not eating 1,800 calories or less, or she's not, or she is not working out the way she claims to work out. And by the way, again, one more time, April or whatever the fucking husband's name is, if you guys want to come on live and discuss this shit, name the fucking time. I'll bring you right the fuck on. We can have a long discussion about how you're full of shit, because you're full of shit. Like the worst part is, I think he knows that she's full of shit. I think when he's gone, she eats. Like during the day, she's home alone. She just fucking eats. I refuse to believe it's not. I have worked with obese people and been an obese people. I've worked, for many, many, many fucking years. She's secret eating that she doesn't want to share with people. You know, and the problem with this is not that she does that. The problem is that she should be focusing on getting her shit in order, but instead she is literally still fucking putting herself in a position of giving advice to people, and that's my fucking issue with her. Like for real, that's my biggest fucking issue, is that she actually presents herself as some sort of person that should be giving advice. When if people were to follow her advice, they could be snapped the fuck up really fucking quickly, because she's horrible at fucking working out. Yes, what she claims is not sustainable. So it's just not. It's just not. April occupies herself with hard things in order to avoid the things that are hard. I like that. That's very fucking true. Would it be easier to just walk a hill than to work your way up to hiking? I like hiking. Like, I've got to be real. I just think it's a matter of where you choose to go. I'm not sure about the trail she's on. Like I said, we're going to pop this up here at any fucking second here. We're going to celebrating losing 99 pounds. It just sounds weird. You know what I mean? Like, it just seems odd to celebrate. It just seems odd to me. Let's see. I watched this last night. She sits down more and shows she's breathing heavier at some points. It depends on how far she went. Let's see here. All right. So, wow, lots of fucking people. So it has taken me a year to lose 50 pounds, 225 to 175, and I'm still trending down. Fucking great job, Cherish. Boom. I don't even know where my arm's at for that, but I'm trying to do it sustainably with 2 very young boys. Is it too slow? I think that you've lost what would be considered 20% of your body mass in the course of a year of time. And it sounds like you're at a similar rate to April Lauren, but she's also much fatter, like much bigger, much bigger. And you're more towards the end of your journey, depending on how tall you are. I mean, to me, if you're going to lose, it's not the pace. Like, that's what I want everybody to understand. It's not the pace that she's losing weight at, because here's my thing with obese people, especially with people with issues with food and, all the other issues that come along with it. It's not the pace necessarily that bothers me about April Lauren. It's the fact that she's bullshitting about something. She's either bullshitting about the food she's eating, or she's bullshitting about the activity she's getting. And with both of those things, it sets a very unrealistic example to her audience, yet alone the fact that she puts herself in a position of giving advice and being like, what we need to do is this, and we need. When she says we, she's talking about her and her audience, and she puts herself in that fucking bullshit. You know. In 1 second. Okay, here we go. I recently learned about the French paradox, and I'm wondering if you have an opinion on it. Do you think we can replicate it in America? We should replicate. The French paradox is where people eat more saturated fats, they eat more animal fats, and they eat less processed carbohydrates and those sorts of things. We should replicate it. People like what people consider a low carb diet is just actually how people should fucking eat. Like it's like this wording is like, oh, it's low carb. No, fucking vegetables and fruits and shit. Like eating whole foods puts you basically on what would be considered a low carb diet. That's just what we should fucking do. That's really where we should fucking be. But the French eat fatty, sugary foods, but they put rules around it. They don't actually eat sugar all that much. They eat those things as desserts. Like the idea of French pastries is not like we eat French pastries as if it's fucking a meal. That for them it's a dessert. It's very different, and they eat a lot more freshly prepared food. Her hobby doesn't respect her or seems that way. I don't know. I'm not gonna fucking do it. Down another 1.5 this week, working to reach 220s by August. Current 238. Good for you. Great fucking job, Courtney. Great fucking job. Though Brooklyn, even the French have seen an increase in obesity. Absolutely, they have. Absolutely. Let's see. She looks exactly the same. I think so too. Lots of fucking comments. So we're just going to start watching. I have this set at 1.5, just so everybody knows. So if she sounds crazy, it's because I have her on 1.5. Although it's not like she's not crazy. She's fucking.
2 years ago at 352.8 pounds, I started my journey to wake up each day a little.
I love how she picks 352.8. Like she randomly picked a day. Like even that little fucking video she did is a message to herself. She weighed like 348 and then gained 4 pounds and then started losing weight. Like, I mean, like you remember how bad this feels. And then like, I don't know if people noticed that, but in her video to herself that she used to try to garner sympathy because too many people were calling out her bullshit because that's what it is. Anybody that thinks that she doesn't have a bunch of videos to herself like that to play along in this thing, this is all like she orchestrated this entire thing. She changed the fucking channel, like the channel artwork and shit like that in May, and then claimed she started on June 20th of 2020. Like, so in May, she was planning on this weight loss journey and filming it all, but didn't start it until June of 2020. It's just disingenuous. And I showed that already on my one video where I went to her Facebook page and you could see when she changed her weight loss channel bullshit in May, and then fucking waited till June 20th to start her weight loss journey after she was already in the 350s or high 340s and then gained 4 more pounds. She filmed a video saying, you'll hate this, you hate this, don't give up, 8 more, gained fucking 4 more pounds and shit like that, which is roughly, to eat in excess of 4 more pounds in a short period of time when you're that big, you're shoving 4,500 calories in your face a day. It's just, that's my issue, is it's so disingenuous, like all of it, Anyway.
Brighter and to lose 200 pounds.
All right, now that I am all.
Notice how she's added in a sustainable way. This is not sustainable. What she is doing is not sustainable. She will not, and by the way, she still looks very big. I'm wondering about the weight. I'm just going to be honest. I'm wondering about the weight. I'm not saying she hasn't lost weight. She's visibly lost weight. I'm just wondering about it. I got to be honest. It would be interesting if she would step on a fucking scale for people, but I'm just wondering about it because she looks very big here. Very, 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 very big here. And she keeps saying in a sustainable way. I'm just not seeing the sustainable way at all. She keeps hopping from thing to thing. She's eating fucking Duchette's bullshit fucking recipes to try to fucking get his attention. She's making sure she tries to get fucking John's attention. They can gain weight together because he looks like he's going to get fat as fuck again too. Because he didn't do the same thing. I'm going to work out really hard, eat the same thing over and over again. That's not a sustainable fucking way. You shouldn't be giving weight loss advice when you, in fact, don't know what the fuck you're doing. Anyway, I mean, it's like 20 seconds in and I'm already fucking ranting. So here we go.
Lathered up. I've got the sunscreen on. I've got the tick repellent on. I've got my water bottles. I drove half a mile down this gravel road behind me and put a second water bottle so I know exactly that half-mile mark.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. That was 2020. That was the summer of 2020. So that was when she was much bigger. Okay. I'm still questioning the weight, by the way. Help me grow stronger. I don't see it. Physically and mentally, I definitely don't see it. My husband and I hiked summer 2021. It's very pretty scenery. Look at that look of
good things.
My watch is telling me after.
the watch. Throw those motherfuckers away. Okay? People what happens when you don't have it? Like, it's not sustainable if you look at your watch for your heart rate all the fucking time, it's not sustainable. Okay? Eventually the battery's going to die, you're not going to have it, and it's going to be an excuse. Like, it should be like the food you love to eat, that you can eat, that you've set up yourself to eat in portion, an occasional fucking treat, and the exercise you like to do. If you are gearing yourself by that fucking watch all the goddamn time, like, for people that need to lose a tremendous amount of weight, get rid of all the fun. There's so much to be done, and so much that needs to be done, and so much activity that needs to be done. Checking your watch all the fucking time to get a little attaboy, or even a lot of times to get a fucking negative result like that for you think, is just not fucking good for you. I mean, lose the fucking watch.
84 minutes of hiking. Person with a good physical condition should hike this trail.
I guess I'm in good physical condition.
God. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not. You're not in good physical condition right now. If you're listening to this, April Lauren, you are not in good physical condition right now. You are better than when you were 350, whatever that you say you claim that you weighed at the very beginning, but you are not in good physical condition. I am not going to fucking sugarcoat shit for you. I think secretly you eat enough sugar-coated shit. I'm just going to be real. I think behind closed doors, you're eating enough sugar-coated shit, so therefore I'm not going to sugarcoat shit for you. I am going to say, just to fucking be very realistic with you, you are not an athlete. You are not in good physical condition. Your health is still teetotal fucked up. Your relationship with food is, in my opinion, of course, as what many would consider a fucking expert on the topic, is extremely poor. I believe you secretly eat and then shy away from it on camera. I believe you set yourself up to have to do shit just for audience and just for fame, just for YouTube fame and bullshit, and to get sponsorships that's unhealthy. You have set yourself. This is all very unhealthy, and you are not in good physical condition. You are not in this picture. You are not right fucking now. You are not. If you start thinking of yourself like, I'm in good physical condition, the good enough gets so many people to fucking quit. It's ridiculous. And then they regain the weight. The it's good enough is what normally happens to many people who start off fat as fuck. And therefore then they get good enough and then all of a sudden stop. Like Crystal and I talk about this all the time. There's a difference between training people that used to be athletes and people that have been fat their entire lives. April Lauren, I believe, has had a problem with her weight her entire life, right? But if you were 350 pounds and you've always been bigger, or always had trouble with it, and then you all of a sudden fucking lose like 100, 30 or 40 pounds, that's why it's easy for people that are bigger to start and harder for them to finish. Where it's harder for people that were once in very, very, very good shape to start, but easier for them to finish once they start getting there, right? So if you're big, you're the entirety of your fucking life, right? You start off and you just change your eating habits and start eating large quantities of vegetables and lean meats and shit like that. Your caloric load drops down. Like if you're a 350, 400 pound woman, like this woman was around being 350, she was probably weighed more than that. But anyway, if she was 350 pounds, And that means she's taking in about 4,000 calories a day. And when you're eating that much food, that many calories, it's junk. She's eating fucking shit food. She could change her habits to eating healthier food, barely do any fucking thing else, and weight should just literally fall the fuck off her. So the first 30 pounds for a lot of these people happens very fucking easily because one, they lose a lot of fucking water weight because they start actually hydrating themselves, getting proper sleep. They start paying attention to their fucking health. So they then fucking lose weight, right? So then after that, they fucking they lose 30 pounds. They feel better. They can't believe how much better they feel. So they get very motivated. So they fucking start working out really fucking hard. And then she fucking keeps fucking going, right? So now they lose 60 pounds. They feel even better. Then they lose 70 pounds. They feel fucking great. Then they get down to fucking 250. They feel fucking amazing because they've lost 100 fucking pounds. Then they remember what it was like to weigh 350 pounds when they weigh 250 pounds, when they're still 100 pounds overweight. They're still in very poor physical condition and still very, and I mean truly, in very, very, very serious jeopardy of just, diabetes, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, cardiovascular disease, neuroinflammation, systemic inflammation, osteoarthritis. Their joints are still getting beaten up on a daily fucking basis. You're still in a bad spot, very bad spot. But you, because you used to weigh 350, now weigh 250, and you have no reference of what it's like to be smaller than that because you've been 350 or 300 plus for such a fucking long time. You're smaller than you've been in fucking you can't even remember how long. It's good enough. So you think you're fucking done, or you slack off of it and you give yourself a break. So you give yourself a break and then you gain back 350, another fucking 100 pounds. Just like that, because you go back to your old habits, because you start feeling better. When you celebrate minuscule or, when you start getting to the point where you're super celebrating a halfway point of your health, you're setting yourself up to not get healthy. It happens all the time. Now, athletes, conversely, when they first start trying to work out again, they compare themselves to the best ever version that they were of themselves. Because if it wasn't too long ago, they compare themselves to I used to be able to do this, I used to be able to do that, I used to be able to do this, I used to be able to do that. So it's very hard for them to stay motivated at the very beginning because at the very beginning, they compare themselves to the best they ever were. So for them, it's hard to get started because then they get depressed because they realize they're not that person anymore. They're just not, And then once they get going, once they lose that first 50 pounds and they start feeling a little better and it starts coming back, they start chasing after the best they've ever been. And the best they've ever been was an athlete. So they keep fucking going and oftentimes build better habits. But getting an ex-athlete started is much harder than getting a person that's been fat their entire life. But when people that have been fat their entire life quit a lot easier when they get halfway there. Just little tidbit. So
I'm so tired.
another month, I'm 6 more pounds down, 300 to 233. Great fucking job, Meg Tran. Great fucking job.
And I've lost 97.
Up. So we're just gonna pause. He's lost a lot of weight. I've lost a lot of weight. It's Noom. Noom, by the way, is a horrible fucking thing. This is the one where you blow into and they have you weigh yourself daily and shit like that. Fucking horrible. Just absolutely horrible. We're not watching that whole commercial. That's for fucking sure. So what's up with the music? 15 miles out and back. Does she mean 15 miles out and 15 miles back? Because that would be 30 miles total. Or does she mean 7.5 miles out, 7.5 miles back, 15 total? I do like the fucking, the ambiguity of how she stated that, pretty fucking telling if you ask me. Elevation gain, that's good. Can you do it? Why the fuck? Okay, here's my thing. Okay, first of all, she's using walking sticks completely fucking wrong. This is a whole, let's make sure you have a little stage thing of you doing the walking sticks, walking on shale, by the way. I thought this woman had knee problems. Is she not worried about fucking sliding on any of this fucking shit? So she's going to do a 15-mile hike that she's not really fucking done before with a bad knee. I mean, on fucking rough terrain. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about how fucking hard the height. Yeah, I mean, this is slippery terrain. She should be very fucking careful. She should not be using the walking sticks, because if you don't use them all the time, like, they actually cause more problems and more injuries than anything. You know, like if she doesn't use them all the time, she should not be fucking using them right goddamn now. That's for fucking sure. They're just for show, if you ask me. It's just like, look, I'm hiking. Here are my hiking sticks with my backpack. Like, she's using, yeah, she does not know what the fuck she's doing with using those. July 6th.
Good morning.
Why does she scrunch her fucking face like that? Good morning.
It is arguably not morning. And my husband and I and his sisters are about to hike to Minogus. I am so excited. I'm so tired. I couldn't go to sleep, so I think I probably fell asleep at like
Suck it the fuck up.
12. And it's 1:10. Let's go to the trailhead. I'm so excited. You will ask what I wanted to do for losing 100 pounds, and I know I'm just at 99, but...
And I'm not just at 99, but I really wanted to make content. That's what I wanted to do for this. That's what she should be saying. I really just wanted to get some content.
This is it. This is one of the things I wanted to do to celebrate. We are at the trailhead, and we are about to start our way up. That was a lot of light that we're going to get.
Was she Joe Biden? Why the fuck is she whispering into the camera? What the fuck? Don't do that. It's fucking creepy. It's creepy when he does it, creepy when you do it. It's very, very pretty scenery.
It's going to be the worst foot.
She does not know what she's doing with the walking sticks.
I am 2 miles in, just waiting for the rest of the group. They're right behind me. It is so pretty. The sun's starting to come up a little. So anyway, when I recorded earlier, we were at the house and then we had to drive here. So then we turned on the trail, which was a fun time. I'll tell you about later. But we are on our way. We are no turning back now. How are you feeling?
Exhausted?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure my legs are loose.
Yeah. Well, we're 2 miles in.
That's it.
That's it.
Hey. Oh, she.
We got this though.
It's just us now in the deer and the sunrise.
It's just me and my sister-in-law, Katie.
No.
We are. Obviously, I can't think straight. So we are about 3 miles in. We
Very pretty on an all-day hike. Okay.
we've gained probably around 1,600 feet elevation, so we're roughly halfway. Roughly, maybe a little less. But we're just taking a seat. There are twin rocks right here, and we'll be on our way in a minute. The sun is coming up, and it is beautiful.
Yeah, it is. Her background music drives me fucking crazy. It just absolutely does. I don't fucking understand. Like, I mean, I don't get when people vlog that they need to fucking, like, if your life was worth vlogging, it wouldn't need lighting and background music. Just fucking saying. Why would you not wear like hiking shoes
Not
instead
too
of
much
tennis
farther.
shoes?
You're right. Up
Not too much farther, so she's gonna make it.
there.
God, the scrunching thing. Fucking.
Pink and purple and violet. All the way up. The orange and orange. So many beautiful flowers. Oh, I see. White and orange. So many pretty flowers.
The one shoe's not even tied right. Like, it's not even fucking tied the whole goddamn way. The fuck? Look at that. It's not even really on her fucking foot. This is a person who's not taking it seriously. Like, I mean, like, as a newsflash, you're out in the fucking woods, and I happen to know a little bit about this. So, but if you're out in the fucking woods, if you get hurt, other people got to risk their shit to come get you. Like, especially when you are indeed fat as fuck still. Like, when you are fat like that, to rescue you from the woods would be a fucking feat. I mean, that would not be fucking easy.
Tiny, but maybe. It was at this point when I saw Katie.
Look at that. That's not even tied tight. It's not even on the whole fucking way. That is dangerous as fuck. That, I mean, so her foot slides in her shoe on, I believe that's her bad leg also. This is fucking dangerous as fuck. I mean, that's fucking crazy.
In the background, that I got a little worried for her and started pressing her with questions about how she was feeling. And we talked for a while and decided it would be best if she turned around and tried to catch up with my husband and her sister, my other sister-in-law.
All right, it is just me now. I should put my hat on and some sunscreen because the sun is out. I'm sure my husband's going to turn around and come back. So he's just helping one of my sister-in-laws down. But I'm looking up. It's getting pretty steep. So that'll be a fun time. I was just telling my sister-in-law, this is my halfway there. And I know I'm only 99 pounds
I thought this is her halfway there.
down last time I weighed. But that's halfway. I'm halfway there hiking up this mountain. You know, it's a lot like my...
So, yeah, I'm telling you, the halfway there bullshit, that fucks people up. I'm telling you. I mean, just like I said, when a person is eating themselves into that type of obesity, the halfway there bullshit fucks people up.
Weight loss
It really
journey.
does.
Anyway, let's go.
Since the beginning of my journey, I have shared that I want to live my moments fully right now at the weight that I am, at the weight that I was, in whatever way that I possibly could. And I think that relates to hiking up. I think this hike up was so enjoyable for me once the sun came up. When it was dark, it was hard to enjoy all of the beauty around. But once the sun started coming up, there was so much magic everywhere. And just soaking that.
Maddie, she said she was halfway there 2 different times. Where's that at? I believe she meant she was halfway there on the hike, and then she meant she was halfway there on her weight loss journey. So just to be real, I do believe that she meant the one time she said she's halfway there, she meant she was halfway there for the climb. And then the other time she said she was halfway there, she was talking about halfway there on her weight loss journey. So I'm just being real. Like, I have no problem being critical about her, but I do believe that that's what that was.
In. So glad I didn't wait to get to the summit to look around
She's
and
walking.
enjoy
It's just very fucking, like the cross leg and shit like that. I mean,
everything, because I would have missed so much. At sunrise, those magical moments when everything is dewy and vibrant, like that passes.
this is a great point. I hate the word journey. To me, that means there's an end. There is no end. It's called an adventure. I love it because in reality, the adventure is life, and the life you make of it is just the life you make of it. You know what I mean? Like, I really fucking believe that. Give me 1 second. Okay.
Especially in the desert where everything gets.
Adventures have ends too. No, they don't. Not mine. Not mine. My adventure's over when I'm done. Like, that's when my adventure will be over when I'm dead. Life is an adventure. So anyway, nice try though.
Dry and it gets hot, but it was so special, and enjoying life as I've progressed on my weight loss goals has enriched my life overall. And I feel like I've grown so much more than I would have if I kept my head down and only focused on weight loss. Sure is beautiful. I have to get into that snow.
Look at that fucking shoe. That is driving me fucking crazy. So now you're on ice and snow and rocks with a bad knee using hiking poles that you have no fucking idea that you're fucking how to fucking use at the fuck all. She should not be using the hiking poles. The hiking poles are, if anything, that would be causing more problems. She's like somebody just said that breathing. She's clearly fucking whipped. I mean, the fuck, you know?
I don't know if I can get over this view. It is magnificent.
At AAPC.
Fucking weirdo. Sorry. I'm not listening.
Taking a quick little break, I found this very comfy rock, and I was a little bit confused because there's a split, and I'm like, one part, which is behind me, doesn't really look like the path, but the other path, you go across like snow. And I was like, I don't know about this. And then I saw that there was somebody coming up behind me, and they were coming in fast. So I just let them pass me to see which way is the path, and that worked. Anyway, and hopefully that will give my husband time to catch up with me, taking a little bit of an extended break right here. And like the whole reason I wanted to do like the late night hike was to watch the sun come up, and I'm about to watch it peak over that, and it's going to be magical, just like all of the flowers, just like this view that I'm looking at right now. I'm so blessed. I miss living in Utah so much. Like, I love it here. I saw my sister-in-law. My husband grew up here, and so he always felt like sort of trapped by the mountains because they're up and they surround you here. But I moved here, and it felt so freeing to be surrounded by the mountains and to be a quick hop, skip, and a jump from where I lived to a canyon to disappearing into the wilderness and just being alone. Like,
so
right
she
now.
she just sits here and does this fucking inspirational speech, you know, for fucking what the fuck?
Like right this second, it feels really nice. And I'm watching my sister-in-law go down that too. So I'm glad she turned around when she did, because it got a lot more complicated. Like, I don't know, 50 yards further than we were when she turned around. So I'm so grateful to be here. I'm so grateful to have the physical ability to do this. Like, my body is not tired. I am not sore.
Oh my God, you are tired. Like, look at that. Yes, you are. Why? You were just, yes, you are. Why lie?
Not achy. And I'm probably 3/4 of the way up this mountain at this point. And so.
And you also just sat down for an extended break too. Like, I mean, I'm just going to take an extended break here. I'm not tired.
It's a very freeing and powerful feeling. Freeing, just like the mountain's still freeing. Being able to move feels freeing. That video I recently shared about my body being a prison, it was.
I knew she'd bring it up. I knew she would bring it up. Absolutely. I fucking knew it. I knew she would bring it up. That video that I posted to make sure that everybody like felt bad for me and had sympathy for me and cared for me. Remember that video. Go watch that video right now so you can then feel bad for me and see how far I've come. Because even though I'm still in a morbidly obese state, even though I fucking, literally am still in a very seriously physically compromised position and choose to do all sorts of very unhealthy activities for myself and very unsafe activities for myself, do go back to see how fat I was and how far I've come, because that's what I want you to think about, is this celebration of me getting to my halfway point when she's gotten to her halfway point many fucking times before and regained all the goddamn weight. Like, she's not doing this. It's so fucking.
Guys, in my mind too, for that matter. And I just feel so much stronger and kinder to myself, and that's so powerful and special. And I'm so grateful to have made the progress that I've made. I'll talk to you when I get back to it. See more people coming up. It's definitely a well-traveled hike. So
the path looks like it's like more of the beginner hike, just to be real. So
very long hike, but there's lots of people, so it makes me feel safer. And
15 miles, by the way, 7.5 miles out and 7.5 miles back is not a super long hike, just to be real. As somebody that fucking goes and does fucking overnights and shit like that, fucking, like, I've kayaked about that out and then set up camp, be there for a couple of days and kayak that back.
Better. It makes me feel better about my sister-in-law going back down. But she's just going to meet up with my husband and my other sister-in-law, so it's fine. And then hopefully when they meet up, my husband will just come back to me. And if not, I'm going to the top by myself. But I have applied sunscreen.
I can tell you right now she's not making it. Haven't watched, can tell you right now she's not making it.
I am ready to go. So let's get to it.
I'm curious as to why the hiking sticks wouldn't have worked for her. She's using them wrong. They're there for show.
Y'all can see. But
I mean, she doesn't use them often. That's for fucking sure. And she's using them just as fucking show. She's not actually fucking using them to fucking help ambulate herself. She's just kicking them on along as her feet walk. She's not actually using them. She's using them for show.
I'm so happy.
See? She's not using them. She's just touching them down to the ground. She's not actually using them.
Hello, pretty bird. It's that pretty little bird.
Yeah, also, like, how many breaks is she going to take to stop, set up a camera, record, all that bullshit? You know?
Well, similar color shirt to what my husband was wearing, but that was somebody trail running up this, running up a mountain. I'm about to, I think, leave where I can see down as easily, but maybe I'm doing this all solo today. Maybe.
She wants to be Snow White. Fucking comment of the day so far with the fucking music. What's up with the music? So fucking weird. To be fair, the scenery does look like it's a movie. I'll give it that, but like fucking the music is ridiculous. We are much higher. Hours have passed. Hours have passed means she's fucking gassed. Hours have passed means she couldn't talk to the fucking camera, because I can guarantee you she fucking would have. Hours have passed. We are much higher. Hours have passed. You were already halfway there. That means there was 4 hours. There was 4 hours, or so she was like 3.5 miles in, or 3.75 miles in, if she was already halfway. Went a little farther, and now hours have passed. Then she's not at the fucking, on her way back from getting to her point and on the way back now? Really? Really? What the fuck is this music? Listen to that breathing. Look at her fucking the shoes annoy the fuck out of me. Let me aim down so you can see that I'm walking. Look at the fucking shoe. You can't see it right now because the person. Look at the fucking shoe. That drives me fucking crazy. That drives me fucking crazy. Look at the fucking shoe. That's so fucking dangerous. It's just so fucking dangerous. Jesus Christ.
Pretty high views. Not the views I wanted to see, though. I need to just cross it. I wish my husband called me by now.
What shoes she should be wearing? I would suggest something with some ankle support or some hikers or something like that. But if anything, she should absolutely have her shoes fucking tied. She doesn't even have her left shoe all the way fucking tied. It's like fucking super fucking loose. So she should absolutely probably be wearing some hikers, and she's going on indeed a fucking hike as a person that has a bad fucking knee. And she should tie her fucking shoe. Driving me crazy.
I'm starting to think he's going to turn around. Starting to think he's not coming back.
She's using what for security and comfort? The sticks? The sticks are going to fucking kill her if she's using for security and comfort wrong. I mean, that's the fucking thing.
If you suffer from high blood
Did it. I made it across. Holy crap. That was scary. What's interesting to me though is that when I moved faster and more certain, it was easier and less scary. The more careful I was and the slower I went, I slipped-ish. I don't know, it was intimidating. It was intimidating as hell.
So I slipped by myself. Husband's not there, and you're in the fucking you're hiking with a bad knee and ill-fitting shoes. Didn't in the "I'm so fat" video, "You don't want to be like me anymore" videos say that you need to be smart? Because none of this is smart. Fucking none.
Excuse my language. But I'm crossed and onward and upward.
You know, she should spend less time on her fucking on editing her videos and shit like that, and more time on actually fucking doing shit. More time on fucking making sure, like maybe going to some fucking therapy meetings. You know, maybe go to some food addiction meetings. Maybe talk to a fucking therapist. Maybe fucking, work out her shit. Like she's too interested in fucking YouTube and making videos. Like, I mean, she really is. I mean, this woman does not. She's serious about being an influencer. She's not serious about this shit.
Well, the closer I get to the top, the sadder I get. I really thought my husband was going to turn around and come back.
Sorry, that was funny. Why would you fucking put that? Why would you fucking put that in your fucking video? That's her kind of dogging on her fucking husband. Not that he doesn't dog on her occasionally, but why the fuck would you put that? That's fucked up. I mean, super fucked up. Oh, shit.
So, great time. Let me show you what I'm looking at.
I'll fucking wrap this up with it.
Hike so much faster than I do. So when I found out where he was, I just continued forward because I felt like the higher I was where he met me, the better it would be.
Look who I found. He's tired.
And I passed this couple along the way while they passed me. They were fighting good ways to go, but he made me so hopeful that when he was encouraging them, he's like, oh, you got a long way, but there's lots of mountain goats. We saw these mountain goats scale the mountain.
Dream ruiner. I can't go any further. I can't go past that. I am so petrified. I just slid down and I almost bawled like a baby. I'm so disappointed right now.
This is actually the smart move for her. This is actually the smart move, especially since she's in fucking tennis shoes, not even tied all the fucking way, trying to use hiking sticks to look like she knows what the fuck she's doing when she has no idea what the fuck she's doing. The smart play is to, in fact, give up. She should not be doing this at all. Like this all was a very poor idea. This all was a very stupid idea. She should fucking not have done this at all, whatsoever. She should absolutely not. Like, I'm happy she turned around because, very frankly, you can clearly see she's fucking toast. Like, you can clearly see she's fucking, it's whipped. Like, she's fucking done. Done. You can clearly see it in her face. Frankly, somebody just said, according to the website that shall not be named, that she went 4 miles. 4 miles of terrain is not anything small for her. I'm sure it's massive. She should not be doing this. Like, especially as ill prepared as she is, she's doing this for fucking show. She needs to stop doing shit for show. Stop it. Just fucking stop. I'm done watching because we're almost at an hour. But also, now that she's just quit, I'm done watching because I couldn't care less. She should stop doing shit like this for show. This is dangerous. Absolutely fucking dangerous. At no point in time should she be trying to fucking go on super long hikes up super fucking big mountains when she literally does not have the proper footwear, and the footwear she does wear, she wears incorrectly. I still can't get over that. I mean, that's fucking sadness. Like, she should not be giving people advice. This is my same shit. I don't believe I think I read somewhere in the comments earlier, she says she did a total of 12 miles up, out and back because she didn't make it to the top. I'm betting it is closer to fucking 8 to 10, because I do believe she just fucking bullshits and lies. I really do. There's tons of breaks in there too. She did the one couple she said they did pass. They said, well, you got a long way to go. So she was probably what she said, it's fucked up that she said, I'm halfway. And then it seemed like she went a lot fucking longer. And then, it's sad to me. It's very fucking sad. I just find this all, I'm an avid hiker, completed over 40 so far this year, mostly moderately challenging to extremely difficult trails. There's no way she did what she portrays in this hike. I agree. As somebody that spends an inordinate amount of time, I used to fucking live in the woods when I lived in fucking South Carolina. We lived literally in Table Rock State Park, almost. And I can tell you, I just don't fucking, she does not what the fuck, she should not have done this. Like, this is risk for content. If you ask me, it's literally risk for content. This is stupid. Just to be real, like, this is her risking herself for content. I don't agree with this shit. I won't ever agree with this shit. I just think that it's fucking unnecessarily dangerous. I do think that she, I do believe that she puts herself out in a position to possibly get injured way too often to film content. It's like when the last time I think it was last month when I talked about her shit, she showed herself doing fucking, she showed herself doing an exercise on the ground, actually loaded. Good morning. She was doing good mornings, and there was all sorts of shit around her feet. She's rocking back and forth, all sorts of shit. She just does shit for content that's going to end up fucking hurting her. And if she gets hurt, she's going to gain weight immediately, because what she's eating right now needs how she's moving, how she claims to be moving, to not gain weight and lose the little bit of weight she's losing. Like, she's averaged like 377 calorie deficit for the last year. That's an hour's worth of fucking walking for a fat fuck. It's sad. So I'm going to go to the comments here a little bit. She went up the mountain fighting. I am extremely proud of her. She got a dedication that few people got in them. She doesn't have dedication at all. This is not dedication. She's fucking, if she had dedication, she would have gotten the proper shoes, learned how to fucking go up the hill, prepared for the hike, tied her fucking shoes, and then fucking made it up and not given up. So there's no dedication in this woman. If there was dedication, this wouldn't be her 8th fucking weight loss journey. She wouldn't have to fucking film every little fucking thing she does. You're fucking a loon bag. It's better than watching her stuff her face and waste away. That's true. Is this self-harm? This was self-harm. This was absolutely self-harm. This was her putting herself in danger's way just for fucking content. Just to be absolutely, this was fucking self-harm. This was her taking chances just to make content with. There's very little difference between this and mukbanging, if you ask me. Very little. Very fucking little. Just how I see it. Interesting for him to review. Review what? Let me see. You should give advice to Justin Carmack. He reached out to me and asked him. I'll take a look at one of his videos. I'm not sure. The thing is, it's just another person trying to make content off their weight loss, and I don't think people should be doing it. I mean, that's my biggest advice to Justin Carmack. Fucking lose weight in the privacy of your own fucking home, and don't fucking monetize your fucking weight loss journey. I mean, that's unhealthy. I say it all the time. It's absolutely unfucking healthy. So that's my thing about it. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, there we go. But hey, at least she's doing some activity. I give it 2. I mean, she's doing something. This was done just for views and likes, more attention-seeking behavior. I agree. It absolutely was. My question is, why does this video prove? What's the point? Am I just supposed to be impressed? I think that's what she wants. So if you're talking about me, I'm trying to make content and point out and give advice and point out the dangerous one. Like I gave a bunch of advice at the very beginning there. So, review just a Carmack. He seems receptive, but sometimes not. Would be interesting. Maybe not. I don't think so. I just got to be. I just don't think so. I don't. It's somebody trying to monetize their fucking channel, and I do believe he's trying to get reviewed too. So anyway, if she was an amputee, I would be impressed, but we applaud. Don't get me wrong. Like movement's better than no movement, But take us to the pool. That makes sense. I agree with that shit. She's been through a lot of pain the last year, and now she's doing this. This is impressive, no matter what people think. No, it's not. And she hasn't been. What pain? Like what pain has she been through in the last year? The not having a job and just making YouTube videos and lying about what she fucking eats? What pain? What pain is not self-inflicted, especially? Fucking. You sound like you're Kenny. Why not monetize it? Why do you care if she does monetize her journey? Because then you're monetizing the negative aspects of it too. So when she does gain weight or have downfalls, then there's negative concept to it. It's just a piece of advice. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. It's obviously not fucking helping her at all. Like she's not doing this in a healthy way. I suggest that nobody monetize their actual health journey. They just get healthy for themselves. If you put money to it, eventually that money stops because eventually you should just end up fucking healthy. So if having no money really made people fat, why would we not have? Yeah, exactly. At the end of the day, I think she's ultimately trying to convince herself that she's healthy. She's absolutely not healthy. That bothers me when she thinks she is. I mean, self-harm is painful, but that's the point. That's the point. It's scary. She's got the easiest. I mean, her job is to lose weight and make videos. Like lose weight, make videos. That's it. That's what she does. I mean, that she should fucking, and she's like, again, she's averaging a 377 calorie deficit for a fucking year. Based off of 2 hours worth of fucking activity claimed a day. I'm sure rattling around the house alone all day. That's why I think she eats when she's by herself. I think that's a huge part of it. I really do. I think that's a big part of it. But anyway, does any of the other April Lauren fan people want to say anything before we're done? So I can fucking make sure you understand how stupid you fucking sound. I wish I had it that easy. No shit. But here's the fucked up thing about this. She says she's doing this in a sustainable way. When all your entire world revolves around making content and losing weight, how the fuck do you think you're going to keep this weight off when all that fucking shit changes when you all of a sudden have a child, or you all of a sudden have to go back to fucking work, or everything like that? Like, what is like a sustainable way? It is just your fucking life. It is just what you fucking do. That's a sustainable way. Like, that's why I don't fucking, like, I work out for 45 minutes a day, 45 minutes to an hour a day. And then for the rest of the time, I'm in this fucking chair. And my nutrition then is based off of that activity level and how I want to look and shit like that. Like, she's not doing this in a sustainable way, because unless she plans on never working again and only making YouTube videos, you are not doing this in a sustainable way. Sustainable is not having your job and life center around it. Exactly. Because she tries her best to be healthy. No, she doesn't. If she tried her best to be healthy, she would have just tied her fucking shoes when she hiked up a mountain. And that's not easy for someone who doesn't have great genes. She has perfectly fine genes. Now she attacks the mountain and walks up them easily. She didn't make it up to the top and fucking looked like it was whipping her ass. And it was a fucking beginner fucking thing. Like, stop making it seem like she's a fucking hero when she's actually fucking just doing this shit for show. You sound very fucking pathetic. She didn't easily walk up the fucking mountain. You know, that's fucking ridiculousness, you know, at all. And she's not trying her best to be healthy. She's trying her best to be popular. April Lauren is trying her best to be popular, not healthy. That's reality. Yeah, Ken, that does sound like him. Like, she's doing her best. Dude, she's binge eating. Let's see. With the bad genes excuse. No shit. She loves the faux influence. Yeah, it's the influencer life. That's what it walks up them easily. Bad genes aren't an excuse. Bad genes are a fucking unbelievable excuse. This woman eats a lot. So, anyway, guys, I am going to get going. I am not going to be back until Monday of next week. I might go live at different times. I'm not going to schedule any times, but I might go live here on YouTube here and there. But I am heading up to Pittsburgh for a couple of days. I hope everybody has a great fucking day. But I will be gone until a week from today for the scheduled ones. I might, like I said, fucking show up. I might fucking show up here and there, just pop on live occasionally, like while for the next week. But I hope everybody has a great fucking week, and we will talk soon. Goddamn.